Hibiscus schizopetalus, agroplants.org, also known as coral hibiscus plant, or Japanese lantern, or spider hibiscus. So this shrub, it's perennial evergreen and used for ornamental as edge plant, can grow in variety of climate, tropical, Mediterranean or subtropical climate. In hardiness zone of 10 plus, but with a hardiness zone of 10A with let's say overwinter care, especially when the plant is young. If you would like to grow this plant, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and except this, you like plants, so really, subscribe. I have a lot of plants here, and you should do it. So leaf color is green in oval shape, and except these flowers, as you can see, they are red. It rarely can be pink, and very hard to get it. Never succeed to find it so much easy. What is nice in this plant, this is the petals. The petals are like shredded. It's like super deeply lobed, shredded, you can whatever you want to call it, and it's create like a ball. It's like a kind of pom-pom, and this is beautiful, like a ball shape, let's say. The size of the flowers can be from 4 to 7 centimeter, so it's mean 1.8 to until 2.5, let's say, something like this, inch of course. So how to grow it? So better more than minus 2 Celsius, it's mean 29 Fahrenheit, rich soil, organic matter, mulch to keep the soil moist will be much better, and add a fertilizer once a year, and prune once a year. Of course, add humus, fertilizer, it's always good for the plant. The plant like rich soil, so this will give the rich soil. You can start to grow it from plant seeds or cuttings. If you choose to grow it by cuttings, better to do it in the spring, in the temperature of 20 to 26 Celsius, it means 68 to 79 Fahrenheit, and better before the plant start to grow. There is a winter dormant that it's not really growing, so this is the moment, and choose the stems that didn't start a new growth, and if it starts a new growth, wait a little bit and see that there is a future new growth, and then use it again. Of course, moist soil, high humidity, peat soil, hormone for root growth, and highly recommend to use greenhouse or just small plastic box with some holes and open it every few days for ventilation, better every day. And it will take few weeks in order to grow some roots. It's not must to graft it, but if you have the pink variety, it's better, and it's just easier from grafting than seeds, at least in my opinion, if you have the condition. If you don't have the condition to sow it, it's actually easier. Be aware that it might be invasive in the tropical, and planting season will be spring in hardiness zone of 10A, spring to summer in hardiness zone of 10B, spring to autumn in hardiness zone of 11, and all the year in a hardiness zone of 12. When you plant it, dig a bigger hole than the root ball, put organic matter, dead leaves, humus, put back all and mix it with some soil. After this, cover it lightly, strong enough that the plant won't fall. If it needs support, two options, or support it or just cut it that it won't need the support. Water it in the first days twice a day. After this, every day, put water at least for 2 weeks and keep it moist. In the beginning, the moist it's very important, and the wet of the soil it's important in order to establish. Major pests are mealybugs, aphids, and mites. Pruning season can be all the year, but better after the blooming and autumn to winter. Usually you prune weak branches, dead flowers, and leaves. The height of the plant will be from 1 until 3 meters, so it means 3 until 10 feet, and in the right condition it's a fast growing plant that require average amount of water and grow well in big amount of water also. It's after the plant is big, it can be even drought tolerant, but not for a long period. Light conditions will grow in full sun, but in order it's also possible to grow it in a half shade. It just will bloom less, and this is not the point that you grow it. It's to grow it for the flowers, so put it in full sun. When you grow it in a container, choose containers that will be bigger than the root ball at least 50%, and every time it's become bigger you have two options. One is to cut part of the roots of the plant to prune, and the other one is to increase to a bigger size of container. Every few years, of course, better to switch soil or just part of it. Container size can be minimum 10 to 20 liters, so it means 2 to 4 gallons, and can grow even in bigger. Use potting mix, mixture of peat soil with perlite or other light mixed soil. Water it regularly and take care and be aware not to let the water stay too much in the container, in the bottom. Of course, you need to put more fertilizer, mulch, and organic matter. Also, humus is great. Blooming season. So blooming season, it depends where you grow it and what's the condition. So blooming can be from the spring to the autumn, and rarely even in the winter, late winter usually. Except this, if you want to grow it by seeds. Okay, so seeds usually just put it in the spring. It will germinate, but of course it needs full sun, high humidity, temperature between 20 to 26 Celsius. It means 68 to 80 Fahrenheit. And if you have heat waves, better to do it before the heat waves. Sowing, again, mostly it's about the temperature, and be aware that if you do it in the autumn, better not to have too much cold winter, because if yes, it will kill it. Except this spacing, so it's 3 on 5 centimeters, so it's been let's say 1 on 2 inches. Better to transplant it after 5 leaves, and if you put it directly in the plant, it can be 1 on 1 meter, so it's been 40 on 40 inches. The condition will be usually high humidity, moist soil, and full sun. Germination time, it will be between 14 to 25 days. And again, after 5 leaves, better to add some fertilizers, put some mulch, and of course you can transplant it to the place that you want to grow it. Except these beautiful flowers for a beautiful plant doesn't require much, although it sounds a lot, and it's something unique to grow in your garden. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.